So in the morning, I tend to not wash my face with anything because I take my makeup off at night and wash my face at night. And I find that less is more when you have acne prone skin. And when I did my primal skincare routine, I found it improved my acne a lot to do less to my skin and put less on my skin. So in the morning when I wake up, the first thing that I do is take my supplements. The second thing I do is brush my teeth. The third thing I do is rinse my face. So I take about tepid water and I rinse off any sweat or anything that might have gotten on my face while I slept. I also sleep with a clean pillowcase on my pillow every night. Once I'm done rinsing my face, I use this, and it's called Edival NRC Firming Eye Gel. I like eye creams with vitamin C in them because it really brightens your skin, and the delicate area around your eye needs a little bit of extra vamping, and so even better if you have a moisturizer with vitamin C in it, you can just use that around your eyes. There's been research to show that eye creams are a waste of money. This cost me $30. So if you have a moisturizer that has vitamin C, that does just as good around your eyes. After that, I use my new moisturizer. It's by Jameson Pro Vitamin E. I really like vitamin E because it really, it feels really nice on my skin. For the longest time, I was using vitamin E oil, and I have that right here. It's pretty old, and I'm almost out. That was a bit too oily for me. And then I was using this, and this is from my local health food store. It's vitamin E with grapeseed and safflower oils, and I did really like this. It made my skin feel really nice, but it was also very thick and very oily, and so it was really difficult for me to put any makeup on with that. So this I just found, and I've only been using it for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, but I really like it. It goes on a bit oily, but it absorbs well, and at first it kind of burned my eyes, and like I make sure not to put it too close to my eyes, but it would, like, the vapors would go into my eye. So that bothered me for the first little while, but I really do like this. I have heard some people, it broke them out, but I've also read a lot of reviews that say people really liked this. So I do that in the morning. I don't wear sunscreen because, number one, there's not a lot of sun in the winter here. It doesn't really penetrate the ozone as good as it usually does. I also don't wear sunscreen because I'm allergic to sunscreen. I get hives when I wear it. Sometimes I wear sunscreen on my chest area and on my tattoos. Because I don't want them to fade over time, and that seems to be okay, but if I put it on my face, I break out like crazy. I also used to use this. Oh, I'll show you the better box, sorry. It's Palmer's Skin Therapy Oil. It's also vitamin E. Obviously, I like vitamin E a lot. I did read that it is comedogenic. It's dermatologist tested, but I think that's more for your body. So it did make some people break out, but it didn't make me break out. I did notice that when I used it, I started getting clogged pores. So I kind of stopped using it just to see if they went away, and they did. So I'm going to assume that's the reason for it. So that is my morning routine. It's pretty simple. In the evening, the first thing that I do before I wash my face is take my makeup off. Even though you're cleansing your face to get your makeup off, it doesn't always get it all off. And sometimes when I'm cleansing and then I wipe my face, more makeup comes off. So I found this and I really liked it. I used to use Andrea IQs, but I found it was really oily and didn't really get my makeup off. Plus you get more in these ones for the same price. So this is by Annabelle. Non-oily eye makeup remover pads, contact lens safe, perfume free, gentle, all that good stuff, and it works really well for getting my makeup off. At night, I also use my Cetaphil, and so I use the bar of soap. I do have the gel cleanser, but I don't know what it is about the gel cleanser. I feel like it leaves maybe a gross little residue on my skin, and so I prefer the bar of soap. This is actually a pretty old soap. It only cost me like $6, and it lasts me a lot longer than the cream does. So when I'm done with that, I also use the vitamin E cream from Jameson. Now, when my pores feel large or I have really oily skin, which isn't now because it's winter time, so my skin's quite dry, I use Simple Toner. It's got witch hazel in it. It's quite natural. It's not organic, but it's very natural, and it's very gentle on your skin. It's not an astringent, and astringents are very harsh on your skin. An astringent is like apple cider vinegar, and so that's not something you want to be using on your skin every day because that can cause your skin to over dry, and that can lead to more acne. So if you need a toner, I really recommend this. Simple. I also used Garnier Moisture Rescue before. I actually really liked it at first, but I found it just wasn't giving me the moisture that I needed when my skin got really dry in the winter months. So it goes on like water. It feels really great on your skin. I just find it didn't leave me feeling moisturized. Then I also used to use this at night, Neutrogena Light Night Cream. Again, I fell in love with it, but then I fell out of love with it. I just felt like it wasn't doing anything for me. I didn't really know what the basis of this cream was, and so when I found the vitamin E cream, I was more inclined to use that one. At night, I also use Dermaglow for my eyes, Youth Active Eye Cream. I only bought this because it was on a really good deal. It was like $10 or something, regular 50 or 60, so I snagged this, and I like it. I don't necessarily notice any difference, but I also picked this up because it was also on sale by Dermaglow. It's the Retinol Intense Eye, and this is supposed to be better for fine lines, which I do have kind of fine lines here, but it's oily and liquidy and gross. It doesn't go on like a cream, and so when I put it on my face, it like leaks down the whole side of my face, so I don't really like this one, but I keep it. That's pretty much it for my skincare routine as of right now. When I do get zits, I do like to use tea tree oil, just a very little bit. I learned the hard way that this burns your skin to a pulp. If you put it on skin that doesn't have a pimple on it, you'll get a huge red mark and it'll kill all the skin around it. So you really need to be very conservative with this. A little bit on a Q-tip and dab it on right on the pimple. Do that like 2 times a day, maybe 3 times a day at most, and that should dry the pimple out pretty fast. When I want to do a face mask, I have all this stuff in my bathroom. It looks like I'm making, cookies or something. When I want to do a face mask, I always exfoliate before I do a face mask. So this is just regular brown sugar, and I put a little bit in my hand, and then, where's my olive oil? Okay, I don't know where my olive oil is. But when I use my olive oil, I pour the brown sugar in my hand, pour the olive oil on, and I let it soak a bit because you don't want the brown sugar to be too firm and abrasive because that can damage your skin. So then I rub it together in my hands, and I slowly, gently make circular movements all over my face. You don't want to push hard because that's going to damage your skin. You want to make slow, gentle movements. Let the brown sugar do the work. You don't need to push because you're going to damage your skin, and in the end, that's going to give you more acne. So that's what I do for my exfoliating. On a regular basis, I do exfoliate. I just use like a soft face towel, and when it's wet after wiping my face off, I gently rub in circular motions to get any regular dead skin off. But you don't want to be too abrasive with that on a regular basis. You should only exfoliate about 3 to 3 times a week. When I want to do a face mask, my go-to is Manuka honey. I love Manuka honey. It's the only medical grade honey, and it's used to treat skin conditions, burns, ulcers, all kinds of things. It's like gold, liquid gold, and you can mix honey with a lot of things. I like to mix it with lemon. So you either put lemon juice in and mix it together, or you put the honey on a slice of lemon and rub it all over your face. And you leave it on for about a half an hour. If you're doing the honey, you can leave it on all night if you wanted to, but it will get everywhere. But the Manuka with the lemon is really good for acne and acne scars. I can also mix it with banana. That's an extra added moisture. I also like to mix it with turmeric. That's a great additive for acne and acne scars. And the one I want to try now is green tea leaves. So you steep the green tea and then you cut the bag open and add the leaves to the Manuka honey and put it on your face. And hopefully that goes well, because the green tea is great for reducing inflammation. It's full of antioxidants. So that's pretty much my skincare routine. I wish there was more. I feel like I should have done more. I do have this coconut oil in here. Everybody always tells me to put it on my... Oh, I'm just getting nauseous thinking about it. Everybody always tells me to put this on my face. I find it breaks me out. Coconut oil is comedogenic and it can cause acne. For some lucky people, it's like their miracle for their skin. For others, you know, it's disgusting. Needless to say. I used to eat this like a teaspoon a day because it is really good for you, but I just can't stomach it. But yeah, that's my skincare routine. I finally did it. I think that if you guys have any questions, you know, you can let me know. Oh, I'll do a spot treatment one. What I do for a spot treatment is if you have a really red growth sit and you can't cover it, Visine! Who would have thought? Yeah, you put a little spot of Visine on your pimple and it'll take the redness right out of it. I don't like the toothpaste spot treatment. I did that for the longest time and it really didn't help me at all. If anything, it irritated my skin more. And the key is you have to use the paste, not the gel. The gel will undoubtedly cause you pain. But if you use the paste, some people have gotten, you know, good results out of that. But I also do the Manuka honey spot treatment. The Manuka honey is amazing. I put a little spot on and then I just take one of these little small Band-Aids and I put it over the pimple and I go to bed with it, and when I wake up, the pimple's tiny. It's amazing. I love this stuff. I recommend it to everybody, and everybody that gets it, they like comment on my Instagram. They're like, "Oh my god, it's amazing. I love it." I'm like, "I know." Okay. So, that's it. That's all. That's all I do every day. Moisturize twice a day, cleanse once a day, even though I wash my face technically twice a day. Exfoliate 3 times a week. Make sure you're using the right moisturizer. I find a lot of people, they have dry skin and so they get like moisturizers for dry skin, but they may not need that, and that sometimes makes their acne worse, or people with oily skin are getting the wrong moisturizer, making their acne even worse. So, you know, you really got to be careful and know what your skin needs. It takes about 30 to 60 days to be able to tell if a product's working for you, but it can also take up to 6 months for your acne to fully heal itself. So you need to give things time. And also a little disclaimer at the end, I don't personally believe that topicals can cure acne. Anything that you put on your face that gets rid of your acne is only temporary, unless something else is going on inside your body that's getting rid of your acne. Topicals can only do so much. So like this Manuka honey, as much as it may be a dream come true and it might get rid of the acne that's on your face, it won't get rid of the acne that's waiting to surface. So you need to attack your acne from the inside. These are just things that I do that are gentle, that are natural, ways that I can get rid of the acne I do have, but I still need to fight them from the inside. So if you guys have any questions, comment below. You can follow me on my Instagram, Acne Sufferers. Anything else, just let me know. Hopefully I'll be doing some more videos. Thanks, guys.